your brother man from the motherland, and we coming to you guys live right now, live from the NY in Canarsie. I want to call it Canarsie, but we about to make our way, to the job site, and I got up today, you know, all courtesy of the creators, of course. You know what I'm saying? And also, to the ancestors that dwell in us, that never departed us, and I got a chance to listen to my frequency, you know what I'm saying, the godly frequency, the 693s and all that. And just being in that mode and just like I said, just meditating and just processing everything as far as, I got a lot going on. I think the verdict might be postponed tomorrow. I gotta take the Wiz to the doctor. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but dealing with personal situations and all that. But while I'm in this meditation and I'm just thinking about, what I'm saying, thinking about it all, what I mean, asking the creators, asking the ancestors to give me the strength, what I'm saying, to, you know, give me the hidden knowledge and the hidden powers, the stuff that, that's being kept from us, or the things that's being called evil and, what I'm saying, demonized, that prevents black people, people like myself to tap into. You understand? Like, you know, ancient, uh, um, rituals and all of that. And while I'm going through that, I just hear the the ancestors into my head, and they're just, it's like, yo, you know what you're asking for and what you need, it's not gonna come. It's not gonna come from brothers and sisters that's from this place. The people that's gonna ride are the ones that's at the bottom, the ones that's going through it, the ones that's been through it. Those are the ones that's gonna understand what you're saying. Those are the ones that's gonna step up and be awoken and be risen from this, from this hypnosis that we've been dealing with for the last I don't know how many years. You feel me? And it's like and then it's like I spent my entire time thinking that once you became into this knowledge and you deal with individuals and you got people who's on this so-called truth mission, you realize that a lot of it comes from individuals that's not built like that. Like we talk this talk about, coming back to the creators and what I'm saying, and wanna be righteous. But people don't understand being righteous also means being militant, bro. Being righteous also means being a fighter, bro. Being righteous also means being a warrior. But brothers are not built for that. You know what I'm saying? This Euro Christian ideology disrupted the minds of black men. Is just mind boggling. Like for me, I see, shout out to my sisters, what I'm saying, bound to Princess, Black Girl Magic, what I'm saying? Shout out to them that's on that type of time. Like, nah, bro, I see what you're saying. Even when I speak to Black Girl Magic, you can see the authority. Like, nah, big bro, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? It's not no, okay, yes. It's like, nah, what's up? I feel you, big bro. What we doing? Like, yeah, let's get that. And I'm like, damn, how is this? How is this sister? You know what I'm saying? That they don't even know from a hole in the wall have the same fire and desire like me, bro. How? it's like completely mind-boggling that, yo, it's, oh my jeez. And then the very people that you thinking is riders is really not. Dudes is really not, bro. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, Monday really, really has been led astray. Like we have given up the spirit to fight. We gave up the spirit for justice. We gave up the spirit to lose it all. We gave up the spirit to die. Like we really are on this type of time in the ideologies of this Euro-Christian foolishness where brothers is afraid to stand for the cause. But everybody's preaching righteousness. You can't be righteous and soft, bro. Not while you in prison. That's like me going to jail right now. You can't show any signs of weakness. Even if your heart is as pure and loving and caring and you want what's best for everybody, you can't show any sign of weakness. And the weakness is being presented, and it's like you can't even deny it. And I sit here and I'm wondering, like, yo, how are we, how are we as Kebulin kidnapped, as the warriors, how are we, how, how are we supposed to really stand and unite when we don't even have the spirit or the ancestors' might? We don't even want to tap into that. When I'm looking into the African history and I'm looking into, you know, the Haitian history with the voodoo and the voodoo and the hoodoo, it's so much ooms. And I look into this, yo, bro. Every single one of these brothers and sisters was tapping into, you know, different deities like the war deity, right? Deities that, you know, society demonized. It told you it was evil. Like you guys don't even understand the magnitude of what these people did and trying to, you know, you don't understand what these niggas did and trying to literally take away our connection from the universe, bro. We are so out of wax. I'm out of wax. The way that we eat, the way that we think, the way that it's just all jacked up. And brothers are comfortable with being jacked up instead of being willing to act up and stand up and unify and fight. Brothers is really, oh my geez, yo, these niggas is just not built like that, bro. I gotta call it what it is. Niggas is really just not built like that. Niggas is really not built like that. You don't come from you gotta come from something, bro. You gotta come from some level of adversity, bro. You gotta experience something, bro. You gotta go to a funeral. You gotta see a homie get shot. You gotta feel these things. You gotta feel this type of pain, bro. If these things don't resonate with you, bro, you just not gonna get it. You just not gonna get it. And I know like the final frontier is this ideology, ideology that we was, spoon fed since we was small. But until we break out of this hypnosis, fam, I'm telling you from now, bro, we ain't gonna get it. And you niggas just don't get it. A lot of these dudes are just soft, man. I feel you niggas is just not built for this, bro. A lot of you niggas is really not built for this. A lot of you niggas is just in submissive and in fear of the Euro Christian ideology. You in fear You scared of Jesus, bro. You scared of Jesus. You think Jesus is gonna send you to hell and all of this foolish nonsense that these rhetoric stories that was given unto us by these people, bro. You guys scared, bro. Women got more heart than these men that's claiming to be in the truth, bro. This is crazy, bro. When I hear the sisters say, yo, man, what are we doing? What's up? Like, I'm like, damn, imagine if niggas was on this type of time. Imagine if men was on this type of time, bro. But they not, bro. They really not. They really comfortable with being, you understand? They really comfortable in being in these circumstances, bro. Really comfortable in being in these situations. Really comfortable in being a submissive servant to the words and the ideology of the adversary, bro. And we now try to justify that or associate that with us, bro. With African culture. And I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Because when I first received it, I believed it too. Until the stories don't add up. Until the kingdom that's being spoken of. All these kingdoms that's in the Biblos don't add up to the kingdoms of the actual kingdom that was in Africa, the actual remembrance of kingdoms that was in Africa. People can still give you in-depth details of the Benin kingdom. People can still give you in-depth details of the Shaka Zulu, of the Zulu kingdom. People can still give you in-depth details. People can still give you in-depth details of the kingdoms in Congo. But one thing that's for certain, two things for sure, everybody will tell you that this ideology, this religion, this book was literally forced upon the people. Every single one of these people is telling us that. This is crazy. And I get it. Like I said, I get it. It feels good. It feels good. But remember, we are the outsiders trying to tell a story to the insiders. It doesn't work that way. Even the Bible tells you it will not work that way. The truth of the matter, the wisdom and the knowledge of self is going to come from the land. It's not going to come from an outside source, then be presented. It's not. That's another outside deity. And when those outside deities come, you see what happens. Pure destruction. This is facts, guys. This is facts. We are not the ones that's going to awaken the Alkebulans. We're not going to be the ones to do this. They the ones that's going to wake us up. They are the ones that's going to give us our history in that detail and things that was done in our heritage, our culture, our people. Some of the people still got knowledge of information, you know, post, I mean, pre-colonialism. Pre-colonialism. And this is what brothers and sisters are failing to do. They are failing to put these things to the table and analyze it and dissect it. They don't want to do that. They want to keep it to the Biblo story because they have been brainwashed to believe that this story is literally about us, man. It is not. And anybody that's just not even taking the objective, the the objective to go see if what's being said is true or not, and everything got to tie down to the Bible is because brothers and sisters was just not built for this. Just not built for this. And I hear it all the time. It's like, you know, when they hear the anger, the conviction, they hear the ghetto fabulous coming from my vocabulary and the things that I say, you know, brothers and sisters try to relate and it's like, yo, you know, where I come from, actions speak louder than words, bro. Actions speak louder than words. I'm loyal to the cause, bro. Loyalty before royalty. I've always said that. There's loyalty before royalty. You can't get rich if you don't have a loyal team next to you, bro. Can't do it by yourself. Loyalty before royalty, bro. And brothers is desiring royalty and think through royalty, that's how loyalty comes. We, like I said, brothers is really just not built for this type of action, bro. This action is not for everybody, bro. This action is not for everybody, bro. This war, this fight, this stance, this determination for freedom, it's not for everybody, bro. It's not. A lot of these dudes, are just, you know what I'm saying, copycats. I was never a copycat, bro. I was the leader of my pack, bro. I stood on my own. My whole entire block is the way that they are because of me, bro. And you know, and I'm always grateful for the outcomes. You know, they took the seeds that I plant and they just enhanced it and advanced it and went better, did better things. But I was never, ever the man to sit there and follow. I know, gotta lead, gotta fight, gotta stand on something, bro. I stand on black culture. I stand on my people. I stand on unity. I stand on love. I stand on trust. I stand on loyalty, bro. Dudes is trying to catch the royalty before the loyalty. You think because you're loyal, you think you royal to this Biblos, right? You think in the story that's in the Biblos, oh, the kingdom of heaven is coming and this going to. These are lies, bro. The kingdom of the world is in El Kebulan, and it's being occupied by people that was never designed to be kings, bro. This is facts. It's being occupied by those that was never designed to be kings, fam. This is what you guys are seeing. They gave you this story. Go read the Leopold letter, man. They gave you this story because they wanted the land. Let them focus. Let them tell them that their kingdom is in heaven. Meanwhile, you're literally sitting on the gold and the riches and the minerals of the universe put together by the creators, given unto you, nobody else. Given unto black people, nobody else. Given unto black people, nobody else. We got all of this, but yet we're sitting here waiting for our information, not realizing that our information of something spiritual is coming from outside sources, bro. And we reject the in-house teachings and studyings and understanding for outside sourcing, bro. Dudes just not built for that. These dudes just not built for that, man. We talk a good one. It sound good until push come to shove. You will know brothers' true colors when push come to shove. And and listen, to be honest, bro, I'm not even upset. I'm just disappointed. Matter of fact, I can't even say that I'm disappointed because I seen it happen before. I had it happen before. You feel me? From the very same. You feel me? Had it happen before, bro. So I'm not even upset. It's just like when you really meditate and you put things into perspective, you come into the understanding that brothers is just not built for this war. This fight is just not for everybody. Just not. It's only a handful of people. It's only a handful of people that's gonna understand and get it. And the ones that's gonna understand and get it are the ones that went through their atrocities, ones that went through violation. You know why my Wiz could understand what I'm saying? Because she went through her atrocities. She has her own trauma that makes a story like the Jesus. It makes you question it. And wrong. Don't get me wrong. I was the one, but I realized that it's doing too much damage. The word of God should not be dividing the people. The word of God should not be dividing the people. This is the most foolish thing I have ever heard in my life. When you hear people saying, "Oh man, it's the demons." No, that's a lie, guys. When you read their books, they tell you. If you want to go according to their books, they tell you that the word, the valley of dry bones and all of that, the word. Think about this. If you ain't hear your father, if you don't understand and know who your father was, we going according to the Bibles, according to these brothers and sisters' doctrine. If we ain't know who the father was, right? And we open a book, and that's the voice of the Father. You don't need somebody to read it to you for you to understand. Just by you reading it and looking at it, you will automatically know that this is about me. But that's not how it goes. Brothers come brothers come into this ideology over repetitive sequences, right? You may be walking down the street and every day you see one of these Hebrew brothers talking crazy, right? You may be going on YouTube and every day you see one of these Hebrew brothers talking crazy. Or you see one of these Christians and these pastors, because your mother brought you up into the church and you heard something that said the word black. Because this is what lured black people into the ideology. We hear the word black, right? That rebellious spirit that's being placed upon you by your ancestors, by the creators. We're using that, and then we hear the word black, and you see, this is why I'm gonna rebel against Christianity, not knowing that everything that you read and coming out of that Bible is Christianity. Gnostic, genetic, the neostic, neostic teachings. That's where the Old Testament comes from. Gnostic. You know my slang is too my slang and my hood literature is it's too raw, it's too potent. You know what I'm saying? That phase when I was, well adequate and speaking accordingly, that joint died. That joint, I don't know. The ancestors removed that from me, man. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be sitting there like, damn, how come I'm not catching this? You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds hard, but I'm telling you guys, I was an A plus student. You know what I'm saying? Photographic memory. But ever since I started seeking this truth and started connecting with the ancestors, all that has been removed from me. You know what I'm saying? And also years of being around narcotics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Probably put a little damage in my nerves and my membranes. But overall, that joint has been removed. But anyway, yeah. G Gnostic. Go look that thing up. Gnostic. Look that joint up, man. Or is it Gnoetic? Just look that joint up. Type it in and type in scriptures, bro. You're gonna like this, like so much things is coming out of the woodworks, man. And you gotta give thanks to the ancestors for this type of information, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of this has to be presented to the people before the end, before the lockdown and the shutdown of the internet, the shutdown of the computer, before all of this. You understand? It has to happen, bro. It has to happen. Because like I said, the stuff that we're being told, man, is really not true. It's really. And brothers rather stand on this fairy tale than seek truth. And I don't want to say truth and seek facts. Stand on facts. When I remove belief and insertions and assumptions from my ideology, when I removed that and I said no, I'm no longer gonna stand on that because I know that that's the foundation of religion. When I said I'm not doing this religious stuff no more, when I said you know what, this religion thing is really not it. Just because I see what it's doing to my people, I said nah, I can't participate in this. I can't. I can't argue and go back and forth with individuals who's puffing their chest out based on information of the enemy. I'm not. Oh no, this can't be for me. This can't be. This can't be a This can't be of the creators because the word of the creators was never created to divide. It was always to multiply. And I'm seeing the division. And then I'm not only am I seeing the division, I'm seeing the repetitive story. You guys know that you guys are receiving repetitive stories, bro. Repetitive stories. It's only so much you can tell out of a biblos. Only so much. It's only so much. And you guys are becoming biblically exhausted. You guys are coming biblically exhausted because you know what's coming out of that is not adding up. And it's not gonna add up to those that's really doing the trying to do homework. Not adding up to those that's really doing homework, like really trying to find their culture, really trying to, connect back to the land. Those brothers and sisters are going to look at this thing and say, wait, this don't make sense. But we got the others that just want to tune in weekly and wait for individuals to provide information. Anything that I tell you guys, I always tell you guys, go do your homework. I don't need a series. I don't need none of that. I give you what I give you, and go do your homework, man. Go study, man, because I know this information is very vital and it's very important, especially for those that got children. If you got children, like what are you doing? Are you going to teach the children the same rhetoric, or are you going to give them the information to set them free? Give them the facts. Tell them to stay away from belief. I tell my children that. I tell my daughter that. I got my little man. I tell my son. I say, yo, listen, man, you got to stand on facts, bro. You got to stand on facts. And if somebody's bringing something to you that they telling you that it's facts, you got to do your due diligence and study that, analyze that, process that. Just don't take anything for face value anymore because this whole entire place is a lie. We've been lied to numerous times, and we just not taking the lies anymore. You feel me? These are the things that you gotta do, fam. These are the things you gotta do, bro. This is what we have to teach our children. We gotta teach our children these things. Like, yo, not doing that. Gotta stand on facts, bro. Gotta stay away from the belief. And the biblos, I'm sorry, as much as I have taught it, as much as you guys have read it, you guys know without a shadow of a doubt that it does not provide any level of facts. The mass majority of the things that we are listening to does not stand on facts. It's for you to either believe it or not. I cannot live a life like that. I cannot live a life because when you die, that is a fact. You don't believe that you're dead. That is a fact. I can't. And you guys shouldn't as well. You guys are biblically fatigued. You're tired. It's not making sense. And it's okay to say, yo, this does not make sense. It is okay. You're not stepping on nobody's toes. You're not going against the creators. You're not being evil. You're not being wicked. You're not doing this. No, you just want understanding. And that is completely normal. It is completely normal. That's what comes with growth, right? When you was young, you read children's books. You was reading comic books. You was reading all these type of books. And when you became an adult, you started reading autobiographies. You started reading factional, non-fictional books. You was reading these type of things. That comes with growth. The Biblos is a fictional children's book. That's just what it is. If you get the regular Bible, if I give you the Bible, the regular KJV, right, and I get you a children's version of the Biblos, literally, you get more understanding from the children's Biblos than you do the actual Bible. Why? Because you get a better understanding of what the heck is going on. That's to let you know that the book is as childish as it can be. I cannot make this stuff up. This biblical fatigue is really bothering you guys. It's bothering you, and you guys are upset, and I get it. But I'm not here to get you fatigued. I'm here to get you wound up. I'm here to get you energetic. I'm here to get you in a space of wanting more. You have to desire more. You cannot be in this place and be content with what you have. You have to want more. I need more. I need more. And there's brothers that's been doing such studies way before we even was alive. You got brothers like, Jordan Maxwell, who was doing it since 1950 something. Some of us was not even alive then. 1950 something. Some of us was not even alive. You talking about in the 50s. You talking about when Martin Luther King was alive. You talking about when Malcolm X was alive. You talking about times like that. Brothers was doing such works, bro. And there's plenty more brothers and sisters that's been doing such things for such a long time. And then we're putting our focus on brothers that's been doing things from the time you was alive to understand left from right, bro. Come on. Come on, son. You guys are biblically fatigued. It's the same manuscript that you guys are hearing every day. I don't give you that. I will never give you that. When I look at my when I look at my old works and I see, I'm like, damn, you know, trust me, there's times I want to come on and be repetitive and bring back, what they call a refresher. But I'm like, my people don't need that. Our people don't need that. Their souls don't need that. It's not what they need. My people need clarity. My people need to connect back to their ancestral roots. But I can't tell you that your ancestral roots is coming from the Biblos because there's no facts that's behind it. Don't if you're misconstrued by locations, you're lost already. Because these people are the ones that's navigating the locations, putting this, putting that. They had that power. They was renaming places. They was renaming places. The time and date. All these name changes was happening in the 1400s when that's when they started coming into your land. When the Spaniards came, when the Germans came, the Germans renamed all these areas to fit their biblical narrative. Think you getting that from, bro? When you look into the location where these people are telling you this is Jerusalem, bro, that joint is in a reference to a hospital, bro. Has absolutely nothing to do with a location. It's a hospital, bro. And then when you see what those areas is, that area is not, you know what I'm saying? You would think these people would change it for some level of prosperity and growth and wealth. Nah, joints is just they just put things there. Let's put it here. Let's put this here. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. I'm gonna give you an example. Here in Brooklyn, right? I live in a Caribbean. I live in a Caribbean community, right? In my neighborhood, Church Avenue, where I was born and raised, my entire life has not been changed to Bob Marley. Notion has been changed to Little Haiti. These names are changed, and you can look these things up, and you will see that it's changed. Who's doing the changing? These are not the original names. So you telling me in the next 50 years, brothers and sisters are going to believe that this was the original name? Who has the power to do the change? Because it was not the people. When your land was taken over, when you was put in captivity, when your location was, when your place that you call home was colonized, when something get colonized, that means you have no control of it. They control it. When your country is colonized, that means they control it. You have no control. And this is what they did. You guys got to wake up and y'all got to smell that. You guys got to wake up and you got to smell that. These people are changing the names. They're doing it. And the question that you guys are not asking is why? Because the main objective since the very beginning is to take over that land completely. But they got to do it in stealth. They got to remove the warriors and the children of the warriors. They got to remove them and bring them to various locations outside of the land where they was born and originate from. They got to do that. They did that. Then after that, they gotta colonize the area. They gotta put relatives against each other, saying this is where you live, this is where he lives, this is where she lives, and nobody can come live over here. And they govern all of this, whether they're there or they got agents, paid agents to report any little discrepancy and confusion that goes on within their business. Because Africa is their business. The reason why they have not taken it over and taken it as mine, because they know that there's still people there who's connected to their ancestors. They know there's people there who's still tapping into their African roots, still doing their African rituals and stuff, the El Kebulan stuff. They know that. This is facts, guys. This is facts, guys. They know people are still doing it, man. But I gotta make some runs, man. I'ma holler at y'all, man.